Hello and welcome, friends and ladies and gentlemen, to Pillars of Eternity. Let's get out of here, and maybe we should look for this guy's brother, but there was no inn in this town as well. Okay, we're gonna do this quest because it's the only quest thus far we've found in this town, and it is kind of important for me, so let's go. Important to me is that I want to make to complete at least one quest from every town. I didn't like the quest chain that gave me in that town we were before. What was it called? Let's go here. Oh. And what's this? Elms Reach District. And this? Sapling. That's interesting. Let's go downstairs and see if we can find anything. Do not try my patientness more. You shall not pass without the permission for Nyantrum. I come to seek Contrastone, with blessing of guided compass. Always too cozy with the Astomorns. Go then, mind your step around the sacred stones. And as you probably know, we're not gonna go there actually. We're just gonna unlock the area. Okay. Elms Reach. Burial Isles. Now that was an incredibly difficult place, so I will not return there until we get at least one more level. Or at least some great equipment. We still don't have superior equipment here. So I can go here. Ah. Apparently not. Okay. Any quest givers? There would nobles. Ah, hero Renato. Maybe you got something for me. She'll pay. Not with she'll. You there. Have you come here to trade with the savages? Learn from my example and take your business elsewhere. Liars, cheats, swindlers. This duplicant's Alrid. She claims to be selling other gold flower buds, but all I have now is 6 bushes of common houseplant. The herbs are useless. I'll get my money back from the swindling savage. Okay, let's see what you have for sale. Well, undisputed and have but a few mager offerings left on sale. How dreadfully embarrassing. If you can recover my investment from Alan, I'll have funds of resupply my stores. Until then, welcome to take a look at what I still have. Okay, apparently he just fired himself in my companionship and said, "Yep, you're gonna help me and I'm gonna be grateful." Okay, what do you intend to do? When I get my hands on, I'm in the Savage Home Court, so it's my word against hers. Where does this leave me? I'd be a fool to threaten her here and drive soil. Okay, I can't sell this worthless herb to recover my coin. I'm powerless to confront Arai. I don't suppose if you were willing to meditate, perhaps you could succeed where I failed. I would of course pay you handsomely for your troubles. I'll see what I can do. Okay, where is this woman now, first and foremost? Told me that you sold poor quality by Alright, a merchant in Herring's Market. Ah, this is here. Well, we're gonna return here. Hello, Rotuk. You want up? I pull. Genius you are, mate. Okay. Want to say something else, Olger? Welcome, behave, be merry. Where am I? Is that the end? I think it is, actually. Okay, with companions, stuff and stuff. There are Woodians. Goodbye, Passage Republic, maybe. You're talking to yourself, lass. Oh, lad. Ogre Guardians, that's actually kinda cool. Gwynedd, have a moment, I would like a word with you. Of course, Gwynedd. Is that a man or a woman? Is that a woman? Okay, thank you. Locks eyes with you. It's good to see someone from more civilized lands around here. Unkempt hair spawns in wavy black tufts. Despite the fine features, the scope of her face as Jane complains her boyish appearance. I'm learning firsthand of many shortcomings of Glenrun's hospitalities. I can almost forgive the hospitality towards outsiders, but the temperate travelers of this welted-down drinks inexpressible. Hope I don't seem too forward, but I've heard of you. Okay, you farmed among the dozens, and that makes us allies. And ally, well, they help each other, do they not? What do you need help with? Okay, my friends have drawn some unwanted attention, Glenrun scouts, and not just any mob of local zealots of the Fangs. The Fangs are brutal, a relentless bunch, eager to make examples of troublesome outsiders. As for why I need your help, I need someone to warn the expeditions. Trouble is coming, and I need someone ready to fight, if it comes to that. With any luck, we'll reach my friends before the Fangs do, but if not, the Fangs have a reputation of hold, so they might require spilling blood. Fine, I'll help you warn the expedition. Excellent, and I could count on you. Assuming the Fangs didn't already get them, my friends should now be around the pilgrim trails of that narrow route. The plan was to camp along the trail, land to the Temple of Helicia, find my comrades, warn them Fangs are coming, and help them clear out the forest. I'll head out first on my own to see if I can't lead the Fangs astray and buy us some time. And maybe it's gonna be a trap. I am absolutely sure it's gonna be a trap. If God's spy on us, we won't have to draw steel should it come to that. I'm glad you are on our side. Gaius Freeman. Okay, some books. And some things. Okay, move here. Then here. Yeah, just like stealing a Skyrim. They don't see you if you dock in front of them. It makes sense, don't question it. Okay, nothing interesting to be honest. Okay, you're drunken, that's fine. What do you have to say? You see a young red-haired boy, almost but not quite a man, stalking the steps of a parted and ugly curving dagger sand. The panther trades lightly, jumping from rock to rock. Unconcerned by the danger behind him, he bounds up a tree and turns his green-slit eye to the child. And you could swear he would be laughing if he could. A flash of black fur and the panther is gone, and the boy's thoughts litter with curse of self-doubt. The boy moves on, walking for days, hunting for something he never seems to find. He slips over in fits and few hours at a time before he continues exhausted and starving. Another day passes and he kills a rabbit. Its huge brown eyes almost endless as the boy slits its throat from ear to ear and begins to eat it raw. He winces as the raw meat goes down, causing blood running down his chin. Covered in drying blood, the figure he falls asleep beneath a nearby outcropping of rock, determined to continue the hunt. When he wakes, he does not have to wait long. A snuffle in the undergrowth nearby, and his eyes are instantly open. A small hand of his blade. The great black bear seizes him up, almost triple his size, goes back to forging. The boy grasps the dagger, knuckles while the hair in his short, nervous gasp. It takes almost a full day before it's done, and he collapses, arm dangling limply from his side. Calls Horley, voice feeble. 3 men come out from behind. The copering swells with pride. No longer a boy, the young man begins to skin the bear with his help. Rite of passage, people. A blood hunt. Valiant woman, nobles, adventurers with companions. Is there an upper floor? This one looks interestingly made. many covers. Okay, let's move here. There is something here. Hello, monks. Now, you might be thinking, they're just monks. How strong they can be, right? Well, we're gonna talk to the High Monk and realize if we're gonna fight them or not, because it seems like we're gonna fight them, to be honest. Fine. Hello, High Monk. This room needs a proper door. My brothers and I rented this space. We may have some measure of privacy in this foreign land. Perhaps you could find another room here, in the inn. What brings you over to this place? We travel where the teaching take us. Not that it's any of your business. Who are you? My brothers and I were leaving a private discussion in a room we rented for our use. Please, there is a tavern full of people who would provide you with bands to sick. Okay. What, you mean suspicious? Doesn't sound suspicious at all. Welcome, welcome. I'm always glad to see new faces. Take a seat where you like, my friends. It seems to me you've walked a long road. All are welcome here, and those with interesting stories must welcome. Of all. Okay, let's see your room. Resolve survival, might, constitution, that's so much better. Okay, let's rest here. For 200 coppers. Okay, we're ready to head out. Hello, Camille. Witchmere. You see a man browsing through some goods stall near the edge of a busy marketplace. This elf is standing against the side of the building nearby, seeming to look off into the distance, although she gives the appearance calmness, even nonchalances. Okay? Her eyes are locked on the man across the street from her. Her gaze never waves, never leaves him. He finishes browsing and wanders down the street. Looking from side to side, she waits for him to almost get lost in the crowd, then pushes away from the wall and follows him, always keeping him in sight, but never getting close enough to be seen. Eventually, he turns down a side street, walking to an opulent residence with a private entrance. She approaches cautiously, watching him as he undoes a series of mystical locks on the door. When he finishes, the door swings open. She steps forward at the sound of the turn to her face to face her. She looks him in the eyes, and there is an almost inexplicable flash in her gaze. And suddenly he is standing rigid, his eyes glazed. She smiles externally at her head, greeting. It looks like this house. He takes her hand like someone in trance. Blake's face never resisting recognition. I can't wait to see all the goods you're going to give me, she says conventionally, and guides him into the house, glancing over her shoulder to ensure no one is watching them. Of course. Okay. Okay, there are two more people we need to speak with. Is that charcoal? Unusual stone blends with warmth. It is charcoal. What if he finds me here? Hello there. This man looks up shardy as you approach. You're one of the one he's looking for. You killed Lord Redrick. How dare you accuse me of something so heinous? No, you don't understand. It didn't work. I'm one of the guards at the keep. Was one of the guards he killed. Most of them. The ones you didn't. Weren't many of us left after you came through. When you found the keep like that was, well, figured we had to be placed ourselves a little while until they sent some new noble down. But one night we hear something in the throne room, and it's him, Lord Redrick. His eyes, it was like he was burning inside. Says he'd come back to lead us like before. Says he's going to kill you for what you've done. I told him I find you, give you his challenge. The honorable that sort of thing. He let me go, and I kept on running far as my con let me. Funny, me running into you anyhow. I suppose you have some kind of trap waiting for me back there. Who, me? The poor fools Redrick threw off a rampage. I haven't got a thing to do with them. And I'm begging you pardon. I try to keep as far from you as I can. Just going to sit here and drink until I don't remember a thing. Wish you all the luck in the world, friend. There was something awful in the keep, howling after your blood. So, we'll go back to Redrick's keep, apparently. You see a woman on fire. Twisted and dancing through the horde of skeletal enemies. Arrows string through the air, but with twist her wrists she stands a sheet of fire, grinning towards the offering carcass. Incinerating all in its path, she screams contentious and lost as a pike pierces her leg and forces her to the ground. As the skeletons advance, she begins to burn bright, hotter, chanting something between grit and teeth. She flickers out for a moment, then the fire continuing and then waves of white fire explodes from her, destroying everything in their path. The only thing left is the sound of her panting and painted grunt as she twists the spike from her leg and plants it into the ground to support herself. As she gets up, she turns to leave, limping slowly towards the door, but something stops her. A glittering inhuman whisper waves its way through the air, and the final figure rises into the air before her, climbing her, beckoning against her will. She is drawn forward, nose filled with the reek of death and dust. Her face is glazed, unresponsive. She falls at the creature's feet, and something in her comes awake. Eyes burning, she stands once more and scratches out a hand, stroking the skeleton's ivory cheek, turning bone to cinder and ash. She stands there, long after it is gone, ashes blowing in some spectral breeze. Something had laid claim to her, and this was not the end of it. Okay, that was an interesting story, to be honest. Battle with skeletons, always a good choice. You see a man, his eyes hidden behind a horn-like growth, his face broken in despair, his pharynx panting distracts another man, who curses and begins his chant again. The body of a woman lies on the table below Oath's lag, while skin and punch's chest, from the belly, life left her body days ago, but the man chants over her husk, spell after oddly rolling spell, until sweat burns through his slash onto his chest. For a moment his egg-shell eyes open, cold and void. The pierce sees her body falls back to the table with crack, unmoving. The broken man wipes tears of black from his misshapen face. The man leaves, time passes, the body screams until morning. Okay. Anyway, I think I'm gonna take a break here, and perhaps we'll seek out a quest next time. So, see you then. Goodbye.